right, we are back at it. It's what been about half hour or so. We're getting to it. So yeah, we are playing as King Wizard, the Hunter of Burgundy, 52 years young. We're still feeling fine. We are going for whole of body, so we should be lasting a good long time. And yeah, as we were just discussing, we did take Italy, and we are going to be giving Italy off to our third son, Prince Phillips of Burgundy, and Prince 46 is going to be a vassal under them. So, as long as my wife doesn't get pregnant again, and she shouldn't, I think I am celibate now. So we can, the only other thing we can potentially look to do is perhaps even take another kingdom to give to our children. Sardinia. Sardinia, like, is Sardinia its own kingdom? So if we... Oh, France has that. We're not going to be taking that from France. But we could potentially war Lotharingia if they didn't have so many allies, and perhaps give another kingdom to one of our other sons. Because the nice thing is, so over in France here, our cousin, Emperor Anthro Wilshe for 10 biddies, is the emperor there, and two of our other cousins are kings over there in their own right. And the hack is up. Oh, man. He-Man Star Fox. Walking away with it.
This game is rigged.
Double rigged. All right, and we got Venice down here. Venice all by its lonesome. So, I don't know how warish we're feeling. I don't know if we can maybe snatch up another kingdom before I die. And I don't know how... Like, I don't know a good way to get, like, a kingdom level title. Like, that's a lot of claims that we need to earn there. So that might be a little bit tough. Must have heard that you passed. Maybe. It's congratulations. Can we maybe take some African countries or maybe something along the coast here? So again, we're going to need claims for all of this. So we might buckle down for a little bit. We did just have a whole bunch of wars for Italy. Might just kind of see how things play out. I wish I had 42,000 points to redistribute. I mean, give it some time. We've got the whole rest of the month. Although I have been thinking about that one because Brad tried to be sneaky. What are you, an imperialist? I mean, technically, probably. Brad tried sneaking that in at like the last minute of the last day. And I think that's something that maybe we need to, you know, I don't mind it the last day, but not like within the last hour or so, you know? Because I don't want someone like using it as kind of a gotcha. Yeah. It would be funny. It's just a lot of work for me trying to figure out, wait, how do I do this again? So we are being called to war. The handsome King Wizard of Burgundy, you know how to get what you want. So this is the King of Lotharingia, King Arad. I think one of our sons is married to their daughter. Oh wait. So King Arad is asking me to join a war against the tyranny of King Arad. Which I imagine is just coming from his vassals, their vassals. I guess so. That's a really weird way to word that. But I will honor our alliance. I will come to your aid against your own tyranny. Oh, look how broke they are. They're broke. I do, Dude Flint, I do remember that. You tried to use it on yourself, and it still didn't work. That was kind of fun. But I think, yeah, there's Oh, what is this? Prince Waldo. Prince Waldo, where are you? You want me to honor our alliance? Who are you warring with? I mean, how many wars can I be in? You know what? Again, I've pledged myself to help these folk. We're gonna join the wars. We're gonna help our allies because that what a good king does. Maybe is me or does France look slimmer than usual? I mean, we might have, taken some of the good wine countries here. Let's be alert welcoming, by the way. Although it is our family on the French throne. So, I mean, really, we're all one big happy family. I think I can probably allocate our levies to defending Lothringia here. And maybe we'll send our men-at-arms down to help our vassals down in Italy proper here. This is what happens when we went so long without any kind of... Oh, we also have to increase our men-at-arms sizes. We went a very long time without having any allies. We were kind of going it alone. Now we've got friends, and now we have commitments because of that. We'll go ahead. We're going to raise our men-at-arms down there. Raise everything else up there. Oh, and my... Hold on, my brother, Mr. Anderson. Oh, so I'm like, who was they? Who was they? Was my exact thought. But Prince Anderson, they were disinherited, and they had their own mercenary company, but they have since passed away. They took some vows, which didn't stop them from having children, mind you. Oh, she's pretty decent stats. I wonder if we could like bring her back. Oh, she's too far away to interact with. How far away are you? Holy heck. My niece. She's away from us now. All right, well, there's no getting her back. Maybe take the low countries. Historically, the Burgundies did hold a lot of titles there. Maybe not you, but a son, a cousin. Well, and that's 100% the plan, right? So we have, again, like France, we have our one cousin, our nephew, rather, we put on the throne there. So Emperor Anthro will shave for 10 biddies. And then his brother, or his son, his brother, which is also our former character's grandson, so also our nephew, King Milosh, is a king of Aquitaine. Our other nephew is the king of Sardinia. Our nephew is, so we have got some folks over in France there, and we are going to have obviously someone ruling Italy soon. So our goal is to kind of have our lineage ruling Europe. That's going to be the goal here. So these should be some of our best troops. And we're going to be fighting in hills, which works to our advantage. I think for our levies here, I'm just going to kind of spam them into the country here and we'll let them die. They're just commoners, If they die, they die. Prince 46 seems to have been having a difficult time at our latest feast. He slipped underneath one of the tables and hid from the people the entire meal. Oh. So he's going to be shy. So he's going to be a vassal of our other son. Hey, thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate that. We could have him be impatient or gluttonous. I think I'm okay with him being shy. He's not going to be one of our vassals. Like when we die, we're not really going to have to deal with him. So I think leaving him shy is just fine. Oh, like cats and dogs. I'm crossing the courtyard when Duneflint and Floyd enter from opposing sides. I have no time to react. They are at each other's throats in seconds. Tufts of gray fur fly, and hear both of them growling again. This constant fight. And so we have a pup named Floyd We have a cat named Duneflint, and it looks like they are fighting each other, which I didn't know that if you had two different pets that they'd fight each other. Try and control the dog. Try and control the cat. This is going to be bad. I have tried to stop a cat from fighting another cat, and you get very bloody. So I feel like we're about to catch an injury here. Now, if we get scratched by the cat, we could get cat scratch fever, which is apparently a legit thing, and then just die from that. If we try and stop the dog, I mean, the dog's probably going to maul us. I don't know. Who do we stop? Do we stop the dog or the cat? I'll try and stop the dog, I guess. Stop this at once, Void. If we get injured. Yeah. That was my thought. Trying to grab a cat off like in the middle of a fight doesn't end well. Find neither Duneflint nor Floyd. I scour the castle and the surrounding area, but no one has seen them. Just as I'm turning back, I spot them lying in a heap on the ground. Oh no! But as I approach, Duneflint's head perks up as she watches me. Tired eyes before going right back to sleep. Oh, they've worked it out. They're snuggling. Adorable. Adorable. All right, we are about to war. Oh, just as they captured it too. So they do outnumber us, but I think we have better troops. But those look like a bunch of knights that are about to join them, so this could get a little greasy. We've won that. Solid win for our side. And I'll siege back. We still lost 346 soldiers, which is more than I'd like. I was hoping for new walling. Well, that was what I was worried about, too. That was a nice close one. That was really good. If they come back at us, though, we might be in trouble. Might try... Oh, I'm losing... Ooh, I didn't realize how much gold we were losing. I did not realize how much gold we were losing. We don't need all these levies up. That's for heckin' sure. Like, I was going to chase off their troops. But we're about to go broke. And I don't have the Pope here. I had no idea. Pope. I'm going to go ahead and toss you like a really cool finger bones of a saint. Oh, he doesn't want the finger bones of a saint. No one wants the finger bones of a saint. We'll toss the Pope a nice little gift. Huh? Pretty swell. Have come to discover the most appalling truth about Duchess Julia. Though I loathe bringing this matter to your attention, I must inform you that this woman is keeping secrets of the most... I know. She's been to jail a couple times. Alda Brandina will reveal the Duchess's secret to me, and she'll lose opinion on me. I don't know that she has much. She does still have opinion on me left. I think we stripped her of some of her titles. She's been to jail a few times. You can tell me. Attempted murder secret. Oh, is that so? Pope. Buddy Pope. How did that not improve his anything? I need more gold. Come on, man. Give me some gold. Oh, I can write him a poem maybe. Hold on. I'm very desperate. We're about to go broke. Ooh. Nagatha. You gift Anthropbot.
Christie gifted a tier 1 sub to Anthrobot64. They have given 26 gift subs.
Thank you for the gift sub. I could have taken care of that, but thank you. Thank you. Zangief, you're here for the standing desk. Well, the problem is with the I can't sway the Pope of the poem, by the way, so I'm not going to try. The problem with the standing desk is I have a green screen, so you don't really know. I mean, I can do this. And I can assure you that it's going up. So I just got a standing desk. It's kind of cool. we can stand and play. I thought about making this the that would be fun. I was gonna say I was thinking about having an option for it to be like a channel point redemption, but having it so that you could actually control it would be kind of fun. Hey, sorry, I'm getting distracted here. We're trying to war. All right, we're gonna siege there. I'm gonna drop these troops. We're about to go into the big negative. Oh, we're fighting another battle as well. At least we're winning. And before we find out how that battle ends. Beautiful. Wizard, this cat has to go. My wife, Queen Melissa, is holding Duneflint up by the skin of her neck. Eyes red, nose running. I cannot stand it anymore. I can barely breathe when she is around. Well, my high wife, my high queen, my queen, and high almoner. I don't think that I'm going to give the cat away. You're going to name a character after our desk. That's fair. I'm not going to give him away. She can lose her opinion of me all she wants, but I'm not just going to give my cat away because you have some allergies. I've been living with allergies my whole life. See? Also kept her cat. She wants to get more. She wants to like ruin my allergies. More. Is that a thing? Ruin your allergies? I really need these troops. That didn't buy us much time, did it? We won our siege. I'm going to go drop these troops as well. God damn it. The Countess has arrived to pay homage to us. However, she kneels in deference, offering nothing but her oath. So if she had brought us some gold, then I would have felt like, okay, she really means it. But I don't want to be a dick, you know? She has 800 gold. Hold on. She has 800 gold, and she wouldn't bother giving us gold. She has 800 gold, and she wouldn't give us gold. Better than most of my other baby names. Did you want another Uncle Tachi? No. Zangief. Good point. Good point. It's true. It's true. She was very close, but I don't know that we do not have room for a dog, especially a blind and deaf dog. I don't know how to take care of dogs. Don't know how to do it. Oh, we got money from our siege. That's good. And we'll go ahead and we're going to drop our moved arms. That didn't save us any money. Is it our levies that just cost us the money? Ban to them as well. Why are we just losing gold? I feel like something is amiss right now. Like we don't have any armies raised. You're working on cultural acceptance. Oh, you could probably work on organizing our army. That would probably... The training is what we usually want to do, but while we're raised, army maintenance. Yeah, organize our army for a bit. See if you can help with maintenance. I don't want collecting taxes on, but we were making like 8 gold before. I don't know why it's dropped so much. Our lovers died, which is okay, because they weren't really my lover. Yeah, I think the dog's just really old. Okay. Now, the money situation's been a little bit weird. But we did help. Like, we helped both. Both people requesting help, we've helped. We can go help them some more if they need be. But, like, this isn't really on us. Okay, you should be able to win this battle. All right. Fellow servant of the Lord. Oh, so the knights want more land. City of Bella. I think we can probably give up the city of Bella. Yes. So, especially because I'm going to lose this territory. 100% we can give that up. Son has learned a new language. All right, so everything's starting to turn around. We are rich again. Don't know. We could go help these folks again. I'm not going to worry about raising up our vassals. My lover died, but that's okay. I didn't want her as my lover. So, and context, if you need context, she was made our lover before I took control of the character. So, that's not really, it wasn't really up to me. We inherited a lover. As, you know, you're wont to do. We're going to get there just after the siege again. I think we're going to miss their armies as well. But if we can hunt them down, we can help out a little bit. Here we go. And we should be able to do pretty good against them. When do I need context? I mean, context ruins most things, to be fair. Inherited lovers, such a pain. I've been assured that that excuse works. No, I inherited this lover. I didn't plan for this to happen. It wasn't up to me. Aldo Brandino? Is this the Aldo Brandino? We have a couple Aldo Brandinos. I just like saying the name. Floyd. Oh, feet and paw. It's become a habit to walk Floyd daily. Not sure which one of us enjoys it more. And so we walk. I should. Now, I'm going to pet Floyd. So we'll lose a little bit of stress. And I'm going to pet Doonflint as well because we have like stress. There we go. We've pet our animals. I do have something waiting for us at court as well. Join Club Fandango. I'd be okay with a Club Fandango child. Okay, well, I mean, that's a slightly different inherited lover. Our spy master. What news do you have for me? What deal? A proposed deal from my spy master. Such glistening gray fur, well trained to. Never seen such a magnificent canine. My daughter-in-law, Rashara, rightfully pets Floyd before turning back to me. 60 gold should be plenty. They just want to buy my dog? Come on. Like, I can't do that. I don't like that we lose court grandeur for keeping my dog around, though. But we wouldn't give up our dog. I literally was just petting my dog. I would never sell Floyd. Not going to happen. Sorry, not sorry. Unpause this. We'll unsiege this. We could go. Maybe we'll go and try and take their capital. At the very least, we can probably get some gold from it. Make this worthwhile. And I'm going to increase our onagers before I do anything else, just so we have a little bit better siege equipment here. I think we're falling a little bit behind the curve in that. Oh, did we already... Has our ally already conquered that? Like our ally's already done that work. Yeah, I'll go and just take on their army again then. There we go. We have a victory. One of our victories. We won the war led by Prince Waldo the Sixth of Spoleto. Right. So be it. And we'll go ahead and we'll take our troops back through our lands. It's probably quicker to drop them and then release them, but at least they will kind of gain supply, head back home. Also, we don't have anyone leading them, which is maybe a little bit weird. I mean, I'll lead the troop. I'm feeling pretty ballsy. I think I can manage this. And I think by the time we get up here, our ally will probably... Yeah, you know what? I think they have this under control. I think that we need to be part of that anymore. So we can hold court. We have plenty of knights if terrible knights. Get a new learning perk. And we'll go ahead and grab Whole of Body. Right. And we're going to ask the Pope for some gold. Little late, but better late than never, I suppose. We do also have some prisoners. We have 11 prisoners. Holy heck. I think we had so many. Wow. Oh, wow. You've been in prison for 12 years. And they're 27 now. Whoops. Tommaso, bud. What are you up to here?
How dare you, sir? How very dare you?
I can auction him off to a Prince Bishop. I think we will do that. He's not very useful to us. He doesn't have any great skills. Yep. See you later. Reinhard. Again, no prowess. He's got a decent martial skill. He's a holy warrior, a brilliant strike. Why does he have a zero prowess? Interesting. That's kind of weird, right? I don't know why that works like that. All the same. We can look to get rid of him as well. Now that we need most of these people in our dungeons.
This is a battle. The worst yet. I need the old
I'll take the 3 gold, that's fine. The boss fight here, friends. Ooh, you'd make a decent knight. Misguided warrior, but like 14 prowess isn't too bad at all. You've only been in jail for 6 years, so you might be like, yeah, it's okay. He likes us well enough. He's of our faith. He's of our people, and we do need more trained men, so I think that's okay. Are the bosses pretty quiet? Okay. I'll get some of them turned up a little bit. Speaking of things being pretty quiet, we have a raid rolling in here. Welcome the heck in. Guernsey Dave. What are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. For anyone who doesn't know Guernsey Dave, go ahead and click that link, hit the follow button, ring the bell. Guernsey Dave. What were you up to today? Playing some Satisfactory. I was watching you a little bit yesterday on your farm. I think it was yesterday on your farm, and you have like a robot. You had like a robot cow feeder. That was pretty fun. But how you doing? How was your stream? How you doing? Anyone who might not know me, I'm Anthropophagic64. We're playing some CK3 right now. We've had a number of technical problems today, but I mean, knock on wood, they're going okay. How's Satisfactory going? Has anyone pillaged your minerals yet? Or are they safe and sound? We're currently looking to get rid of some prisoners here. Oh, but I'm trying to keep the good ones.
Fiery the angels fell. Deep thunder rolled around their shores.
Let me know if that's a little bit better for volumes.
Burning with the fires of oak.
I think Brad wrecked everyone. It was good. Successful? Heck yeah. I was gonna say, I mean, a successful stream, that's key. And then I thought, it's like, I mean, aren't all streams successful? And then I realized that we had 30 minutes of technical problems, so no stealing. Everything's going really well. There's more tidying to do and more expansion. Awesome. Yeah, I do always think about trying to try that game out again, but I haven't managed to go back to it just yet. Well, I appreciate you raiding over, bringing your community by. Like I said, we are currently sorting through our prison, and I've found some decent prison. Like, we have some good prisoners, like a 19 prowess. Gasulf here would make a wonderful addition to our armies. They're willing to be recruited. We might negotiate that release. Some other of these, though, we might just auction off. We don't have a need for them. I'm going to auction her off to someone else who's also in prison. And it looks like our animals are up to no good again. Duneflint, the troublemaker, my son. Prince 46 approaches me, rage in his eyes, cat in hands, held by the scruff of his neck. Ooh, I found this monster among my things. What wasn't scratched to bits was covered in piss. Said it just like that. Well, you know what, son? It's a tough lesson to learn. And I think you're going to learn, you know, cats will be cats. Deal with it. Right. Ransom accepted. So that should bolster our knights a bit. It'll give us some higher quality knights, which is good. Our knight effectiveness is up to 133. Not too bad. And we are still helping our ally here, but I think they've got that under control. Ooh, oh, so that's one of the things that we are working on. We are working on a hybrid culture. We're trying to get in good with the Occitan culture. Oh, I lost my antiquarian. And we need to get, I think, 40 acceptance. And we're at 37%. So we're pretty close. We're pretty close there. Hey, thank you very much for dropping us that follow. Appreciate you joining us. A couple things before we do that. My sister, Margotza, just died. We did take Bassicon, or I don't know how to pronounce this. We did take this from one of our vassals earlier. We definitely should be upgrading this. So let's get basically anything that's going to increase our taxes. We'll get some farms built. We're not too far off from being able to... Oh, I don't want to hold court just yet. Oh, the sponsorship. That's what I was clicking on. Competent. I'm not going to... Anything less than like a master, I'm not going to worry about. So, I don't think we can do any more upgrading in our existing counties. And I think we have, like, every location we have a city or something else built. And we inherited Verona here. We won that, but I think we're going to be giving that one away as well. So I don't know if I want to put too much money into that one. Even though we have whole of body, I don't quite know how old we're going to end up being. So I don't want to put too much money into it if we're just going to give it away. Floyd has run away again. This isn't the first time that Floyd has run away. We'll be patient. He always seems to come back. There we go. Just as we're about to leave, Prince Philip appears. He has Floyd with him. Excellent. Oh, one thing we should do. We will build a new holding. Let's get a... We'll build a temple. And as soon as we have money, we'll build a city. We'll build up this area here. Right, so 46 has been asking me for a sewing kit for a long time. I told him I would get him one in 3 months if he displayed more focus in studies. And he said he's content. Again, he's not going to be one of our vassals once we kind of pass on. I'm okay just letting him be content. We'll leave him where he's at. So I think, yeah, right now we're kind of at that point where we want to improve as much as we can. We're going to try and rush our developments. There we go. King Arard has won his against the tyranny there. We're working on coinage now, which will help with development. And as soon as we have enough cultural relations with the Occitan, we're going to hybridize. And again, we're at 38%, so we only need 2 more %, and then we're going to form a hybrid culture, which I've never done before, so rush B. Rush B. Bomb at B. King Luther's Marshal. To the handsome King Wizard of Burgundy, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the Artifact Claim War. The Artifact Claim War. That sounds like it's a video game. Prince Carloman of Germany is going to war against Emperor Anthro. Emperor Anthro will shave for mere biddies. I don't know that I want to go to war with my nephew. Over an artifact? No. No. I'll lose a heck ton of fame for saying no. Carloman, how are we? Why do we have an alliance? My niece is married to you. Is that it? Oh. My son, Prince Philip, is married to your daughter. Eesh. Crap. That does put me in a bit of a pickle, doesn't it? I mean, France, how many allies do you got? You're already fighting a bunch of wars. You know what? Do we want to do this? An artifact claim war. If it's his artifact, if France has it illegitimately, I don't mind laying into France a bit. They're getting a little bit mighty. Anthro's got negative. It's weird talking about Anthro. Say biddies.
Did someone say bitties?
Thank you very much for dropping some biddies on us. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's do this. They're already in 2 wars. Give back the artifact. Back the fact, you know? Good rhyme. Hey, our grandeur level bumped to 8. You want us just to like roll to the capital? Is that what our ally wants? He is being chased. Get our men-at-arms up here.
Aro, did someone say bitties again?
Zangief. Thank you very much for the bits. You're stuck in a loop, man. No. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Duke Ermengal of Salzburg has announced to the world that he and his vassals have converted. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, you know what? Have you converted to? Bogamilism. Bogamilism? Organized Christian faith. Interesting. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Margaret C, welcome in. How are you doing today? Howdy, howdy, howdy. We are not going to convert. So this is... We have a target over here, eh? Alright, so we've got our troops. I mean, I guess we can just start warring. I can't go to war against my... Biscuit, look. It just doesn't take that much convincing, okay? My nephew's probably a bit of a jerk. If he's willing to shave his beard for a certain amount of... And you know what? Zangief. I don't know that I can. But it would be funny if I could... Unfortunately, I can't change his clothes. Because if I could, I would shave him. I mean, we could just cut his head off. We could, like, execute him. Which is like a hair... Which is like, you know, shaving your beard. Just with death. But very similar. Rulers are embracing heresy all over the place. Stay out of that. We should have a decent amount of onagers now, though. Staring at the stars. Okay. From all my evenings watching stars, I have seen with my own eyes what I've only heard of before. The stars move at different speeds, reverse their course at different times, but seemingly in large groups, depending on which celestial sphere they belong to. All right. I'll find my answers in the heavens. I can gain some learning. But our archbishop loses a bit of faith in us. Or take an earthly focus. You know what? Maybe I'll take an earthly focus. We've you know, found ourselves in our old age. We don't need to go staring off into the stars anymore. Gain a little bit of piety. I think this is the way. But I think what we'll do is we'll cut a swath towards the capital here. If they decide to set upon us with more troops than we have, then we're in a little bit of trouble. But the good news is we'll raise some reinforcements here. And it'll help us out a bit. Onagers were great in AoE too, at least with Mass Brews. I mean, they're pretty decent now, just only early game. I think we're already a little bit behind now. I think this age we can get mangonels, but we're not there yet. But I mean, it's better than, you know, bashing at the walls with your swords. I walk outside and I'm greeted by the sight of my steward. Here, Agustina, crouched beside my cat Doonflint, tenderly patting your head. This is quite a lovely cat you have, my lord. Sure is. You are very perceptive. There we go. This should turn the tide of this battle. Go. Solid victory. You get scorpions. Aren't those like ballistas? Do they have ballistas in this? I don't think they do. Oh, bombards are. I think you can get cannons, but I think they are they're only for certain cultures. Because I remember I inherited some cannons from someone. I mean, trebuchets you know, they're the Cadillac of siege equipment. So I'm going to remove some of these. Oh, I was commanding that army. Go ahead and drop you. I might keep up the other crew here. Basilius might join the Artifact Claymore as an enemy. Basilius with 7,000 troops. This war is getting out of hand. This is getting a little bit much. Not gonna lie. I had a medieval... Oh, I seized the horn after the siege of Chalon. How about that? Artsy. War always gets out of hand. It's true. It's true. 15% fertility. But yeah, so Zangief, I remember one time I tried to run like a medieval only mod, like mod run, and it had like siege equipment, like trebuchets and stuff. It was really cool, except I think I went a little bit hog wild with like all of the different mods I had, and it ended up just like if one thing wasn't broken, it was another, which is, you know, classic Anthro. I don't like that I agreed to help, but now we're getting ganged up on. Oh. We had a claim? Where's this claim? Oh, no, I don't want that claim anymore. Why would you still be looking for a claim? We already have that county. Back to religious relations so I can borrow money from the Pope. Seize the horn to increase fertility quite regularly. The all I can think of is the human horn. I'm good, thank you. How many vassals have science specialization? Which county are you building the quantum slingshot in? Oh, double down. It's a wonderful question. I tried double down. I tried playing with one of the new, where you start off as a vassal. I had such a hard time with it. Every time I would play, I would just get cut off by my own vassals. And the first time was a little bit of my fault, because they're offering me, it's like, oh, you can get like a, here's a science deal. Here's a commerce deal. You know, so I was taking these and all of a sudden I realized I was tanking my own influence, so I couldn't expand quick enough. So that I tried again. I tried loading it up again and having another go at it. And it was the same thing, like my own allies just ended up cutting me off. And I had such a hard time getting going with that because I was really interested in playing as a vassal and seeing what that was like. I've barely played any. So the new run we're doing, I'm trying the Subterranean start, which I'm very intrigued about. Nightly cuddles. We're doing some cuddling. Retire to my chambers as night falls and find Duneflint and Floyd cuddled up together on the floor. Floyd's gray coat is shining. Duneflint has obviously been at work cleaning her. They are so cute together. I have almost the most adorable pets, you know, if not for having real pets. Adorable. And you know what? I'm gonna go back to having a seat here, if that's okay. That was a horrible noise. I know they're also working on a patch for the patch, which I think is coming out soon that fixes a couple things. So they have a hot patch in the works, which is good. But I've also kind of avoided reading anything. So I figure if I don't know about whatever weird thing, then I might not run into it or might not realize. I don't know. So we'll see. But I mean, if it's really, really bad, then that's not good. Okay. Spouse leaving an impression. Baroness Philippa is coming to Mount Tears to pay me tribute. However, Queen Melissa just said a military display could ensure continued loyalty. Seeing your overwhelming might make anyone think twice of treason if ever crossed their mind, my wife points out. But, like, she likes me well enough. Why would I want to do that? She's not going to rise up against me. No, 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 no. A regular parade should suffice. Your heirs will be more fertile if their minds think more dirtily. Ugh. I liked it. I liked it. Fertily. I mean, we do have the new tapestry in our hall still. So I mean, we're doing our part. Let's keep pushing forward. We're going to push towards the capital here. As we try and win an artifact that nobody cares about. We're not converting any faith. We'll just bump our religious relations. The only thing that's going to help us is borrow money from the Pope more often, I think. Down, Queen Melissa. The funny thing is we didn't even name the queen. She already came Melissa. What are the odds? I mean, they're probably pretty good, but what are the odds? We do also need an antiquarian. Don't really have any good ones though, so maybe we'll wait it out. Maybe we have a good antiquarian in our prison. Who's leading this troop, by the way? We're in the middle of a war. I should make sure that we have like a siege expert. Maybe finish these out quicker. The age of the world. Okay. I've been studying the ancient religious texts and writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world will end 6,000 years after its creation. I think we've seen this one before. I think we will keep this one to ourselves. Or we can consult with more priests and just gain 100 lifestyle learning, which I'm okay with that. Okay with that. Oh no! A day of sorrow. Floyd has walked by my side for many years, and the passage of time does not spare dogs. As I kneel beside her, she starts wagging her tail slowly, but she cannot raise her head. Sit with her long into the night, petting her gray back until her tail falls still. Oof. Right? Do we want... Yeah, we'll keep our pets. We'll keep our pets for all future generations. Yeah, Artsy, you got some style in emotes there. I think they just added something for emotes where you can now attribute them to the artist, which is really neat. So like if you do emotes for other people, then you can kind of say who made them and attribute them somehow. I think I just set that up, but the artist also has to approve it. So I have to wait for Spiff and or Dogtrot to approve the emotes that I say that they created. I attribute my emotes to me. Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you're making your own, then it does. But there's like now an artist tag as well. So just like you've got VIPs, things like that, you can also, and mods, you can set people up as artists, which is kind of a neat thing. All right, we're going to go siege the capital. Let's just go do this. I don't see any enemy armies coming our way. Looks like they're busy fighting up there. Oh, it's a big battle too. We've got the siege all to ourself. It's nice being able to make your own emotes. Like that's the one thing I'm always jealous of. Like Spiff who obviously did the majority of my emotes, she has so many and she can switch them in and out. So she'll have, her Halloween emotes. She'll have her Christmas emotes. So she'll have them for different seasons and different events that she can just swap in and out. That gets really expensive if you hear your own emotes. It's been a while, hasn't it, Artsy, since you streamed? I didn't know it'd been that long. For months, Dofir Count Litwards. Oh geez, their bishop has been digging up spurious contracts and fabricated histories. Now Count Lutward dares act as if all amounts to a legitimate claim on the grand city of Lunai. I mean, to be fair, that's not going to be my problem soon. Even so, do you have no shame? The answer to that is no. I'm sorry to hear that, Artsy. It's tough. It's tough putting yourself out there, though. But the fact that you're sticking with your art and you keep making it, that's kind of the fun thing. Yeah, right, Zangief? It's tricksy. My recent endeavors within the realm of theology have given me great appreciation for God's representatives. Trying to express some of these feelings, I will draft a letter to the King Bishop Lucius. Down with my wife, Melissa, together we craft a truly splendid letter highlighting his holiness. Ooh. Relentless courage, only superior God. I'll take the opinion game. Relentless, yeah. We'll highlight his holiness's relentless courage. I want more money. I do ask kinky drugs. Yeah, Twitch said no. Yeah, I believe it. I think they started cracking down on a lot of people had like butt emotes. We're cracking down on those. We're not going to ransom anyone off. Oh, we have folks that can get married, though. Oh, our daughter can get married. I haven't even married you off yet. Let's marry you off to someone who's got some claims. Who's not in our family who has claims. Oh, Rambaldo. We tried to give Rambaldo during the Crusade. We had offered him up. Try and get you out of our family. There we go. Here's a genius. And they'll have matrilineal. We have a grandson. He-Man Star Fox. Oh, crap. Is this... Hold on a second. So this is actually a really important one. So He-Man Star Fox is going to be our player character. So I'm going to be a little bit more careful with who I marry you off to. I know what I said. I think there's... I know there's like... Because it would be, really easy. Like if you had adult alerts or emotes, and if you're in a channel that is maybe not, because you can set maturity levels for channels, they could have it so you just couldn't use them. So, if you go into like a PG channel and you have like R-rated emotes, you're not allowed to use them. I think that's fair. I don't know why they don't have any parental controls. Like that's the thing that bothers me is like they need to build out some parental controls. Even just like, well, and like, correct me if I'm wrong, Artsy, but like if you go into the art section, like there are people that, I mean, I don't know if they allow like nudity in their drawings, but like fairly, scandalous stuff going on in there. I don't know. I just think like if you don't like it, don't go watch it. I mean, obviously you should give controls so that you don't have things like that coming into your channel unwantedly. Because obviously you have to protect people that, you know, don't want that, you know, while they're live and stuff like that. But there's a way to do that. Or I think that, you know, they have enough talented folks that there's a way to do that. So I want to find someone with fecund. That's the only trait that we're missing.
You know the score, pal. You're not cops, you're little people.
A strategically placed piece of cloth, exactly.
The worst yet.
That little piece of
Big deal with
clothing
Blade Runner.
eliminates all sexual thought, exactly. I used to love the art and music streams were some of my favorite ones just to lurk in. We got boss fights and hacks, and the chat is getting away from me here. Hold on. Oh, we found one fecund, but they are a little bit older. So, I was hoping to find like a double trait with fecund. If I can. Give me a moment here. Let's keep scrolling. I want to find someone thick with traits. Don't really care where they're from so much. I think we're getting back into some of our family here. That's unfortunate. Really? They're all too young. 2 to 5 year age difference. We'll find someone fecund enough. And at the very least, we'll kind of complete our trait set here. So, Svetlana here. Slovenian. Fecund. Vengeful, diligent, compassionate. Not a terrible set. She doesn't come with any kind of anything else. But again, we're marrying for traits. We're not marrying for anything else. I wonder if, and I mean, I don't know what YouTube's like for art streams or anything like that. I don't know how YouTube is for anything other than game streams. I mean, here's the thing is, oh, there's the Evan. Like, obviously, parental controls only go so far. And, like, you definitely have to know, you know, what your kids are up to. And, like, talk to your kids as well about, you know, you can't just say you're not allowed to do this. You know, maybe, you know, talk to them about why. And, yeah, I mean, obviously, there's going to be some false positive, but there's ways to sort this out, I think. And just, like, basic parental controls will go a long way. Better than nothing. We're going to get married here. We'll do that. We are almost done sieging down their capital. Always a ways around them. It was very close to a terraforming Mars. Sexy, sexy, sexy. We had a lot of good-looking scientists. It's true. All right, so you'll accept my marriage proposal, your daughter, don't call me daughter, and my son, Wolfmare. Oh, what a solid name. That kid's got a great name. You guys are going to get married. And you are going to marry my grandson, Star Fox. Delightful. Doomflint is continuing to keep the castle rat-free. Is excellent. I also have a granddaughter who has just come of age. We might need to marry her for an alliance. Go ahead and scrap that. We'll just go for alliance power. Oh, there's not a whole lot of good, strong alliance powers here, are there? I guess not matrilineally. Can we find anyone with claims? There we go. I don't mind sending our he's got some claims there. How about you go matrilineally marry them, and maybe those will end up in our pocket. Wolfmar's no Vari prince. I mean, Vari's a solid name too. Like we make fun of it. I make fun of it. But you know what? Of all the names, it's not that bad. It's definitely not the worst. You guys wrecked the Evan boss, by the way. Manapike, good luck with the trivia. I'm sure you're going to wreck it. Artsy, thanks for popping in. You get yourself some good sleep. You're going to accept the betrothal. Wonderful. And we have 1 hour siege. Our ally is still only at 65%. So I guess we will just continue to rampage the countryside until we win this war. I don't really know what's required, but we will do our part. I think we might have to go increase our supply very shortly here. I took 46 out playing with a bow, and to my surprise, he ran into a wounded doe. When he showed me the animal, its wounds were evidence of a slow and torturous death. Just smile. Well, I think we have a fairly sadistic family, so I don't think we're looking to change that time soon. Like grandfather and father, like son, I suppose. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. So, that going. As soon as we can borrow money from the Pope again. Oh, it was like clockwork.
Kill the Gibson.
Roger that.
Heck is up. He-Man Star Fox again. Panicked. Val, all victorious. Everyone else. RIP your credits. I'm going to go ahead and build a city holding. We'll get that county built out. And He-Man Star Fox, you are securing that lead. You're going for 2 in a row, aren't you? We have a victory. We have won the war led by Prince Carloman of Germany. Emperor Anthro will shave for 10 batays. Oh, wow. Look at all these. He is now the owner of the Carling House banner. I mean, to be fair, so this is kind of neat because technically Emperor Anthro is of our house. So the fact that they wanted their banners back, like they wanted their artifacts, I guess that makes sense. That's kind of funny. That is a lot of artifacts. That's not just 1 or 2 artifacts. A skull cap of Charlemagne. Oh, I want that. Look at that. That's awesome. Oh, I get that. Mountain of Light. This is my first time. They won the French throne. That's funny. Go. A papal envoy has reached my court, bringing me news from the Vatican. Pope Lucius issued a call to arms to all religious Christians. As a Catholic king, I'm expected to prepare my men for his most holy cause. Sponsored by the Universal Church itself. To all those who will take the fight against the vile infidels, desecrating the holy grounds of Jerusalem. The Holy See promises full absolution from all sins. Guarantees a place in heaven. All right, so time to start sinning. But yeah, of course. My father joined the Crusades, and like him, I didn't actually get a chance to join. He pulled me out of it. So I think it's only right. What is this? My spies have informed me about a hunter causing a ruckus at the local tavern. The man has been spending large amounts of gold and bragging loudly. A great deal he struck with a fancy lady in pearls and silk. Apparently he drew a map of the local mountains for an unknown noblewoman. The spies think the lady must be scheming against me or one of my subjects. Well, interesting. Sly Dog, which is really close to Sly Dong. Oh, do you think that this is like a like a pseudonym. And that sly dog with a C is actually a sly dog in disguise. I think so. He's Welsh too. I don't think you can trust the Welsh. I'm not going to imprison him, but I think we might have to torture him a little bit. Maybe we can jog his memory. Ooh, it was a murder scheme. Ooh, against my knight. Interesting. We also have some people to... We can definitely just auction them off. That's fine. Cyclops. So what else is an S that's a C? What else is an S that's a C? Question. I mean, there's probably a lot of words, but this is not... Doesn't play into my hands very well. What else is an S that's a C? I mean, cycling. I mean, cyber. Any kind of like CY word, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how it works. We have to appoint someone to Jerusalem. Oh, we can send my daughter. I do my... Oh, this is perfect. So Prince Robstercraw, we disinherited them. So I think maybe a nice way to repay them is to sit him on the throne of Jerusalem. I think that's fair. That might not be the best option, but I think as a father, seeing as how my other younger children are going to get something, I think that's fine. We'll do that. Looks like we are going to be a little bit outnumbered here. Let's go ahead and increase our levy size a bit. We'll get some more archers at the... What is this? Oh, we have a court artifact. Go hide of the elusive cat of the county. So this is Danielson, the yes cat. And we'll also hang up man-eating dog of Luneburg. The tant hide of King Wizard's beloved dog Floyd. We'll hang that up as well. Excellent. We have our hides on the wall. Got our crop fields. So go ahead and get some pastoral lands. Again, to increase our golds, because we got no golds. Son, please go sit on this throne in a faraway land. You might get murdered for it, but it's a gift. It's a good thing. We'll keep auctioning off these prisoners that we don't really need. Anyone else want to pay gold? You do. You want your son back. We don't need this many people in our prisons, I don't think. So if someone's willing to give gold for them, we will let them go without too much hassle. Look how outnumbered we are. Are we making a comeback? It's almost 2-1. I don't much care for this. Spouse, opportunity for trade. Is this like wife swap? Is that what this is? Queen Melissa approaches me with 3 scrolls of parchment in her arms. My lord, I've drafted trade proposals for neighboring rulers. I am certain that a deal can be struck that will benefit both parties. Ooh. Serene Doge Elmaro seems reasonable. Who are you? Oh, you're from Venice. King Arad? we've married some children into your family, so that's probably my best option. And Queen Ida of Bavaria. Ooh. I think I'll go with King Erard. We've had a decent friendship. I could trade deal with them. And we get some more dynasty legacies. So select a congenial trait to become more common in the dynasty. I almost always do this with intelligence, but I'm wondering if we maybe hold off a little bit on that. I do want to start, because we're not going to grow much larger. I like the idea of becoming like really well trained militarily, like small but mighty. So I think House of Warriors, a couple more knights, or a couple more prowess, better knight effectiveness, and kind of go up this tree. Might not be bad ideas. Yeah, then we get the bonus men-at-arms regiment at the top. Yeah, let's do that. The 15% like knight effectiveness I think is pretty huge. I think that's like 140, yeah, 148 knight effectiveness now. So I definitely want to get that creeping up if I can. What else do we have? Fine. Low durability. Oh, Prince Phillips will negotiate an alliance with you. Did I go? I'm good. Thank you very much, though. Got water for days. Okay. Okay. You want to pay homage to me? Ugh. I hate when they're not going to give me gold. I'll accept it because we get like the renown, but if they're not giving me money, I don't want it. We have an alliance, which is good. Pastures are building. Oh, yeah, I was going to check. What is the situation? 41%. Awesome. So, first things first. Get off this menu. I'm excited about this. I've never done this before. Now, let's go back to our council. I want you to work on development. You keep bumping our development. And we're at what? 20, 21 development. Yeah, I want that. I want more. Give me some more development. But we are now at a position where we can look at hybridizing. Because looking at the Occitan, again, we've shared borders, we've shared land. I have converted some of the cultures in the past. But the I can't pronounce this anymore. But more taxes, development, and levies, like that's pretty interesting to me. So I think we might try and take that. I think we have to take a couple from them and a couple from us. And I've never done a hybridized culture, so let's see what it's about. Let's see what they are about. Enter a name for our new culture. What do we want our culture to be called? Ooh. And a color for our culture? This is intriguing. Well, if you folks have ideas, let me know. So let's see what we can. If I hit done, I don't want to be done. That's done the name, not done. Yeah, hybridizing. Okay. So they are egalitarian. So cultural acceptance gains, vassal limit, culture and faith opinions, or communal. The communal will give us mercenary, higher cost, building construction, close family opinion. I think I want the communal. I like staying communal. A heritage, Latin or Frankish. Leave that. I don't know the language. Men only. That's okay. I'll discover bailiffs, which is awesome. Parochialism. Parochialism. I can't pronounce anything, Biscuit. You should know this by now. So for our traditions, I get to pick 6 traditions from either culture. All right. So we want the formation experts. Let's remove everything else here. Mountain homes. Ralph is rolling around here. Parochialism. Parochialism. I did like that, so we'll grab that. What else do we want here? Buddy, you gonna come up? My chopped liver? Actually, he'd probably be up here. Too far from the mic. So, how's it going? You okay? Gonna get comfy? But we have to make a couple other options here. So, you get comfy. Yep, that's cool. He wasn't having it. Wasn't good enough for him. Ah. Hey, that is very good news. He was he the fellow that they didn't have in the newest movie because of those issues? I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's doing better. Every time he does the circle, like up in bed, like he'll walk around us, like up on our pillows, and he'll walk down me. Then eventually he'll get comfy, but he has to walk back and forth a million times. I know, like, I haven't been a huge Jackass fan, but like I know you've obviously lost a couple folks and it's been really rough. It's been tough stuff for him. So I hope he's doing okay. And holy heck, we got a Rain Light raid rolling in. Rain Light Raiders, welcome in. How are we all doing today? Howdy, howdy, howdy. And again, if anyone doesn't know Rain Light, click the link, hit the follow button, ring the bell, buy the merch, do all the cool stuff. Rain Light's solid stand-up book. You won't regret it. It's rain lighting, even. Mexican, welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome in, Rain Light. Welcome in, Franz. How was your stream today? Were you doing the hunt? The hunt showdown. Did you get some hunting done? Did you murder some ghouls and some folk? I assume there's ghouls in it. There's all sorts of weird things. Ghouls have to be at least one of them. But you've joined us at an interesting time. We are hybridizing our faith, or rather, we are hybridizing our culture with the Occitan. So we are kind of combining our peoples to form one mighty, culture. Rain who? Minted, welcome in. How are you doing today? So right now we had to pick some pillars, which I think we mostly left as is. We get to pick a new name. So if we can pick a name for our culture. If you guys have a good, cultural name, you let me know. As far as the traditions go, I'm going to keep formation fighting because I worked hard to learn that. We might, like the Chaison de Guest, which I'm butchering, I apologize. This seems pretty solid. Like injury resistant, number of knights is really, really good. And plus Valet's innovation, we get poet traits are more common, more bonuses. Martial education is better. There's a couple, like, those are pretty fun bonuses. May challenge rivals to single combat, inflicting stress if we win. That's awesome. Knights are slightly more prone to injury, but I mean, got better knights, so who doesn't want that? Yeah, you rolled in with the rain light. Well, I appreciate you rolling in. So many awful hunts. The maintenance interruption, and then finally had a good last hunt where I downed the same NE squad twice. I wonder if the Steam maintenance happened right when we were having technical problems. We had technical problems and just nothing was working. I wonder if that was related to our problems. I like when they get back up. They're like, no. You just stay down. Just don't bother. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's fun. I don't mind losing Republican Legacy. This was one of ours, but we never appointed counts. I mean, city holdings give more taxes, development, and levies. Like, that's good. Maybe it's also bad. I don't know. Mountain homes we're keeping. I'm gonna keep this. I'm not too worried about chivalry. Like, we don't use knights. We don't have cavalry. And I don't think that we're going to be getting them. So I think we might skip out on this one. Mighty hybrid culture. The Belgians. They seem to produce great chocolate and beer. I mean, I'd feel bad stealing that away from them. Charismatic. Children tend to do better with diplomatic. More likely to get charming trait. I don't care about charming. Although monthly grandeur change of 15% is pretty solid. Maritime mercantilism. We get additional 10% taxes from trade ports. But like, that seems like such a... Like, 10% tax is good, but we only have like a couple counties along the border there. Our aesthetics are going to be the same. Naming practices. Yeah, we can mix them. I'm okay with that. Holy heck, we have a raid on top of a raid. First rain light, then the Agent Gamers. Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders, Agent Gamers. How are you doing today? Hello, hello. Our hybridization's kind of boring because we're neighbors, so nothing much is changing. Maybe we'll take their... We can use coat of armors from both. That's okay. If you guys don't know Aging Gamers, go ahead and click the link, hit the follow button. Playing some CK3 today. No doubt playing some multiplayer CK3. If you're enjoying hanging out with us, go click the link and hang out with Aging Gamers. Good day, good day. Welcome in. How are you doing? How was your stream today? How did CK3 go? We are currently hybridizing our culture. I'm just trying to see if we want to take any more of these. I don't know if there's a limit to how many I can take. More than 6 traditions. Okay. Well, we don't want chivalry. I don't know that we want charismatic. Like, I don't care about that. The 10% taxes, like, I guess I don't want to lose that. See, session 24. Almost got my cataphracts above 500. Oh. I can imagine. Like, what I saw that you had were doing pretty good. This is good. What do we want to name our new culture, though? That's the only thing that I'm kind of stuck on here. Arpitan, I mean, we could be the Arpitan. We could just leave it as the default here. Okay with that. The Arpitan. The Arpitanians. The Arpitano. Let's do it. Let's go for it. We're going to be purple for our culture. We're going to, here we go, friends. We are officially hybridizing. We're going to get some bailiffs as well, which is nice. And you're now the culture head. Oh no. Oh no, Prince Philip took my place as the culture head. That didn't last long. Welcome in, Brad. How are you doing today? Welcome in, my friend. There we go. We have become the culture head of the Arpitan culture. Spurred on by by a cough. Spurred on by positive relations and increased cultural exchange, the Cisalpine and the Occitan peoples have grown increasingly close over the years. Now, individuals from these societies have become to view themselves not as one or the other, but as both, simultaneously. A new culture. Cisalpine traditions and values form the backbone of this new culture, while various Occitan attributes have been adapted and integrated to meet the needs of our new society. With the Arbitan people now looking to me for guidance, it is time to set the stage for our shared future. Let us do this. We got bailiffs, which was nice. We get an extra domain. And coinage, yeah, we're going to continue on with coinage. We want to get that development bonus. And I think the nice thing about this is that we have a fairly small footprint. And since we are the only Arpitan, we'll have like a decent, like we don't have to share culture like anywhere else. Like it's all like, you know, right in our homeland here. I hate to raid and run, but I got, hey, no. 10-year anniversary of being happily unmarried. Hey, aging gamers, I appreciate the raid over you. Have yourself a wonderful night. Take care of what you need to take care of. And I appreciate you bringing the community by, as always. And our grandson, He-Man Star Fox, has had a child. So He-Man Star Fox is our heir's heir. This is going to be our heir's heir. It's a daughter, so maybe not their heir. But we're going to pull a name regardless to see what her name is.
You know the score, pal. You're not cop, you're little people.
Go ahead and grab, where is our queue?
The worst yet. I need the old blazer.
Granddaughter is going to be named Zangief. Zangief, congratulations. We have Vari Prince. Now, did you want this to be... I don't know if Zangief's still here. Is Zangief, if you are still here, you have Vari Prince. So I imagine we'll go with that. If you want Princess, we can do that. It is a daughter, but... Oh, okay, if you're not here, then I'm not going to worry about it. Vari Prince, welcome to the world. You are a genius and comely. All right, welcome. Duneflint, the gift giver. Our cat has brought us some gold. My boys can swim. Always good news. The Crusades are looking a little bit more even, but they still have the edge on us. Now, here's the trick of it. Do we want to try and spread our culture, or do we want to kind of continue to... I guess our culture will slowly spread out from us, correct? Maybe we don't need to worry about it. I don't know how culture spreads. Because it does recognize that we are the top level culture. Now, in the past, we have manually used our council to spread that, but I don't know if we want to continue doing that. Realm Priest Opinion. Go ahead and bump that. The Evan Boss. All right. We're back to making a decent amount of coin, but not quite as much as I would like. We can make the Duchy of Upper Burgundy if we had a little bit more gold. I guess we should do. And... oh, what just happened over here? Prince March just broke free of West Francia. Or of Francia, I should say. There we go. Crusades time, friends. The time has finally come to bring St. George's holy wrath against the vile infidels of Jerusalem. Inflamed by righteous fury and unyielding resolve, the great army of crusades assembled by Pope Lucius sets forth to deliver divine justice upon the wicked and earn their place in heaven. Oof. This, I think, is going to go poorly. Don't know that we have the gold. See what we can bump our gold to. I don't think I can replace you anyways. No, I can't. Oh, this is gonna get messy, I think. So I think as soon as I pull my troops, we're gonna be hemorrhaging money, I think. Now let's go ahead and we'll move our rally point as close as we can, so we spend the least amount of time. And I'm also going to wait until our allies gather their troops up, I think. I don't want to be the first one. I don't want to be the first one landing on the shores there. Because we just got decimated last time. And if it's anything like last time, we're going to be losing like 20 gold a month. Prince Philip has come to me wanting to share something that has been burdening his spirit. I showed the greatest understanding to my son. Inside, I felt more than a little curiosity. Oh, right to place your trust in me. Oh, Prince Philip's got a lover. Prince Philip. How could you? The court jester. Prince Philip's lover. He made her his court jester. I mean, hey, if she can make him laugh, I guess that's important, right? That's fun. Milos, welcome in. How you doing today? My nephew, Prince Alberto, has accused my daughter, Princess, don't call me daughter, of having an extramarital affair with my knight. Come on. Why would you do this? All right, she's not pregnant, though, so that's cool. That's not good. I just married you off. Oh, she's in jail. I mean, that's not actually funny that she's in jail, but... you know, what do I know? All right, this is where we become very poor. We're going to take all of our money. And Agatha's got the green headband today, so I'm going to make a little... you see it here? I'll make a redemption for that. Who do we have leading this? I could lead it myself, but I don't have any really good traits, so I don't think that would be a good deal. Logistician is probably good, though. We are going to be in enemy territory, and I'm wondering what we might do is we might just start sieging all the way there. Like, we'll let them deal with getting slaughtered. This way we can kind of earn a little bit of gold on the way there. So, I mean, we're in it for, you know, God's glory, but also, you know, if we can get a little bit of gold out of it, I don't see how that's a problem. God wouldn't want us to be poor. Oh crap. My daughter, Princess Don't Call Me Daughter, has died. Ooh. Oh God, how could you allow Earl Wolfmere, who had a really good name, to do this to my daughter? I pray that that vile boar will know no rest, no peace, no love. That's payment for ending the life of my daughter. So he put her in prison and then executed her. All right, friend, you have made an enemy for life. Ooh. Let's go ahead and pin him. I'm wondering... if there's a way we can get into his good graces to give us a better chance at killing him. I can toss him like a trinket or something. Melissa just hurt herself. You okay there? You called her daughter one too many times. Yeah. This is... We'll come back to this after the Crusades. 58%. I want to see if I can get that a little bit higher. Would I have joined the main host? I think we just would have been destroyed. We'll see how they do. Oh man, I am hemorrhaging so much gold. This is very expensive. Pope Lucius, you give us a loan? Man, I really... We have to wait like a year. We're going to be poor by then. So we're going to be in the negative. Like, there's no way to avoid that. Do we have anyone in our prison that we can ransom off? 4 gold. I mean, desperate times, I guess. We're shaking the couch cushions here. Looking for anything we can get. What do you want? King Wizard and Giuseppe here, but Murder Holes and Priest Holes is the name of the event. Don't know that I want to click on this. A pallid individual who looks as if she spent her entire life skulking underground and lurking in the corner of my throne room. I've heard tell you might want secret passage installed. I can craft an impure corridor your twisted heart desires. Oh, what the hell? The hell is this? I mean, that is kind of awesome. A series of spying holes where my courtiers gather, please. Sounds really... I'm a simple man. Hidden escape passage will do. I can't afford any of these. A concealed torture room where I can get away with more. Oh man, to have money. Have money. I cannot afford this right now. Any other time, I'd be putting a hole in the castle, but alas. Alas, here we are, crusading, I guess. Crusading with no money. Alright, 46 has come of age. They grow up so fast. Can I not... I could arrange you a marriage, but that's not... I don't think we have control over who they marry. So we're going to have to get lots of gold and lots of hostages from this if we want to stay afloat, I think. And we are going to go into the negative. I don't think there's any way around that, unfortunately. And we're already losing the Crusades. Meow. I look down and see that Duneflint has dropped a scroll at my feet, sealed in my Knight Nair's distinct style. Giving into the curiosity, I skim the text. For I have tasted flesh of humans. Oh, you're a cannibal. I don't want to spread that, but I want him to be at our next feast. Naris, buddy, I so want to become cannibals. All right. We gained 1 month worth of money from that. And it's going to cost 100 gold to go out to sea. We can't afford that. We're going to take the land route. Does anyone want to give us some money? Is there no other way to get money? We built some pastures. That'll help, kind of. We could like dismiss some of our troops, but once we get down into here, we'll be able to kind of pillage as much as we can, anyways. But yeah, it's unavoidable. Until next year comes around and we can maybe borrow money from the Pope. Hey, our court grandeur went up. Oh, I could drop our court, the cost of running our court, but I think that's not ideal. Yeah, we are in debt. Okay, we'll be able to borrow money soon. Or rather, I hope we can borrow money soon. Does it give us an exact date? Pope, buddy. August. Oh, we gotta wait till August? I think it's already March. It's not too bad. Another siege. Let's take Cairo. Cairo's pretty rich, I think. We are going to be out of supply soon. Oh, we did take some prisoners as well, although I guess I don't want to be ransoming off prisoners for like the war that we're in the middle of. Earl Tootie. Welcome to the war, Tootie. July. Our culture has discovered royal progenitive. Ooh. Ooh. Royal progenitive. So now we can have a high crown authority, which could help us. Oh, we're almost done. Coinage is going to be done in 3 years as well. That's not too bad at all. We're busting through these now. And out of faith, give us 400 gold, please. That will totally get us out of debt. Greetings, uncle. My nephew. You have something I should legitimately belong to me. Relinquish it at once. I am the... Oh, no! Are you kidding me? You want King Robstercraw's dagger Excalibur? That's like our best artifact. So no, we're declining. We're not giving you the artifact. Obviously, he's going to go to war with us. We don't have a lot of troops, unfortunately, because we're crusading, which is what they should be doing. Get the heck out! 100%. How do you just come at us and say, "Hey, I want that dagger that's sitting in your courtroom"? Like, you say you've got claims on them, but like they're in. It's literally in our house. How do you have claims on something that's in our house? I don't understand that. Let's go ahead and split our army so we can resupply. You go siege down. You gain a little bit of what's the supply like here? Yeah, we can gain supplies here. Possession is not 100%. Like it's always been. I could give our cat pelts instead. I could, but I won't. I mean, who does that? Oh, they have all of our siege equipment, so that's good. Unfortunately, like our money is only going to last so long now, too. We're going to be poor soon enough. I'm kind of surprised they haven't come to murder us yet. We're just kind of taking territory here. Yeah, we don't have anyone like protecting the home front. Level of devotion, we'll grab that. Now, one thing we can do. So we can do high crown authority. Direct vassals, -10 opinion. But that'll bump our taxes and obviously a million other things. I think that just doesn't much like us. But she's gotten into a lot of trouble. That's why she doesn't like us. I think most of our vassals, but Duke Vilfrendo here, you don't much care for us. Why don't you like us? Oh, you want a seat on the council? Well, you're crap. You know, I haven't had to look at factions in a really long time. I really want to enact this to give us the tax bonus. I think it will only really negatively impact a couple. I'll start swaying the Duchess. Everyone else will be fine. Everyone else will be, they'll still be in the green. So we'll go with the High Crown Authority. Tough jerks. The dag isn't the cleaner. We can't find the claim ticket, but you can have Doomflint's hide instead. Exactly. We'll just like swap it out for, you know, a trowel. Oh, is this isn't the dagger you were talking about? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought this was it. Trowels are often confused for daggers named Excalibur. We've won that siege. I'll let you regain some strength there. We'll kind of rotate through our armies. Looks like the reinforcements have joined us, for better or for worse. I've arrived in Mount Tears to pay homage to you, my glorious king, Baroness Philippa. I bring you rich gifts. Oh, well, please, right this way, right this way. She kneels in deference. Attendants bring forth her gifts of coin and precious objects. Beautiful. The Baroness of St. Michael de Maurienne. I don't know where that is. Probably learn. Oh, that's just our... I thought we actually gave this castle away. Oh, we did. We did. We granted this off to our knight. Interesting. So did he die? Oh. So we had given away to one of our knights. We gave this to Baron Oberto here. He was one of our best men-at-arms. And it looks like our best men-at-arms is dead. But it looks like he died a while ago and I didn't notice, so... Look at this. Look at all the conquering I'm doing. I've taken Cairo and we're just tanking this crusade. This isn't on me. I've clearly held up my end of the bargain. We've got some crummy crusaders here. Let me just say that. You know, would things have been different if I sent my armies to, you know, take Jerusalem? Maybe, I suppose, but I didn't have the money at the time. They've got like 30,000 troops. They have like 60,000 troops. Those are some stacks of troops. Yeah, I don't think my 10,000 is going to do much against their 70,000. I think we're good here. Val didn't name me. My granddaughter. Oh, is she of age? We can get her married off. Let me get you married off to someone who has claims. Here we go. Let's see if this comes back to our benefit. We have lost the Crusades. The warriors of St. George have found only death and humiliation at the gates of Jerusalem. The crusade so eagerly called and supported by Pope Lucius ended in a disastrous defeat that has only hurt the cause and the faithful. This will surely embolden the most blasphemers and infidels to further stray from Catholicism. Oof. All right, well, it was a good crusade. Wasn't. Terrible crusade. Betrothal fulfilled. So whoever was claiming our artifact, I mean, if you want to come at us now that we have our armies back, I think we'll go ahead and we'll probably give them their prisoners. We have no real need to keep them. We'll take whatever gold they want to give us. Oh, you can give us much, much more. We will... as I say that, I mean, if they're worth 100 to you and you're only willing to give us 10, then maybe we can wait it out a little bit. 14. Odd. Don't you want your children back? Because we'll give them to you. You just gotta pay us for them. We'll let them hang out for a few months. We'll see how they're feeling about it. So that crusade, I mean, the crusades went fairly well for us. I don't think it went well for anyone else, but it went well enough for us. We do need to continue to improve the realms up here. We're going to continue with our barracks because that'll improve our heavy infantry. We are going to rely heavily on our spearmen. They're 28 only, but I think we can get them up quite a bit more. What offer? What are you offering me? 50 gold. Of course I'll give you 50 gold. Or I'll you know, trade her for 50 gold. Also, we have our bishopric up. The city will be done in 10 months. And I think we might build another temple. And I guess we should probably make the Duchy of Upper Burgundy. We have the gold now. And I do want to take a quick peek at our vassal opinions. Because I know we have Duke Vilfredo here. They're the only one. Oh, Count Ronaldo as well isn't liking us. Count Ronaldo, come on, buddy. You're going to come around. Who's this Bishop Rick? Bishop Rick. That's solid. Go back to developing. Now there's a couple bishoprics around. Not wrong. Archbishop Guillermo. Guillermo? Old Court, another ransom. Who are you ransoming off this time? Gold 100%. Commander promoted. Hey, my Marshal Duke Carlo has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be of noble stock, but he's solid folk. 14 prowess. Brilliant strategist, unyielding defender. I think he is welcome to join our court. What is our situation as far as our men-at-arms go? Too bad. Hey, we're up to 150% knight effectiveness. That's not too bad. I should make sure that my son... One thing I forgot to do, actually. That our son isn't serving. And it might be in our best interest to increase the size of these. Do it a little bit slowly because we don't have a ton of gold right now. Not until we can borrow more money from the Pope anyways. And what is our situation? So we're in fine health still, which isn't too bad. I was a little bit worried that we'd be dropping dead soon. Also, Countess... Do you have anyone here with a decent stewardship? Because we do have Upper Burgundy now. And I do need to give that away. We didn't sway her, but she actually likes us now, so I think we can move our sway anyway. There's a folk here. Yeah, Ronaldo. We'll try swaying you. You almost like us. Village center has been built. So we have a city now. I need to find someone with a decent stewardship because we have too many duchies. We need to give a duchy up. Amelia. Oh, Duchy Amelia. We don't need to hold Duchy Amelia. That's not really... We don't really control any of the lands there. So who do we have who would be decent? Ronaldo. Well, that's probably why he doesn't like us. We have just such terrible stewards. Who do we have that would make a good Count Arnold? Count Arnold. We could look at promoting you. You've done a good job of the lands you have. We'll lose him. That's the only problem is like this is going to go to my son. So maybe I don't need to worry too much about it, right? If this is eventually going to be going to my son, we'll give it to Ronaldo. It makes sense. Now I should be below my duchy limit. Yeah, they're going to stop complaining about that, which is okay. Problem solved. Look at that. We're problem solvers here. All right. Okay. What is this? Demand artifact. To my liege, you have something that should legitimately belong to me. That's just Julia. What artifact do you want? The ancient scarab brooch. Am I wearing that? I guess I am. Why doesn't anyone want something that like I'm not currently using? No, no. You know what? No. That's 60 opinion, though. No, stop asking me for these. I don't know why they... Is this like a normal thing?
Do not adjust your sets.
Adjust your sets. Scarlet the Mage. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Zealous Proselytizer doesn't really help us. But I think we got to get through this regardless. So let's go for it. How's your day going? Oh, we're losing prisoners now. I'm kind of surprised and pleasantly surprised, I suppose. We haven't had to deal with any kind of uprising in quite some time. You're good, really good. Hey, well that is excellent to hear. I hope things continue to go really well for you. And speaking of going well, we're going to sponsor... He wants to forge a brooch, just when we want to get rid of one. Let's go ahead and hire them. Because he's a master. Let's take a chance on it. Got a boss fight as well. Scarlet, you're just in time for the boss fight.
I need the old Blade Runner. I need your magic.
So our culture is starting to spread a bit, which is nice. As it should. It should spread to our peoples. That would make sense. Oh, where? Wolfmere. Wolfmere, who killed our daughter. 36%. Where are you? How are you all the way up there? How do we kill this fella? We could send our spy master here. We're going to go send our spy master. Go do some spying. Wait, where was he? Oh, I think he's there. He's just not obviously the ruler. Rise of the Normans. A group of Norse settlers hailing from Scandinavia have settled on the coast of northern France, making a new home and making a new home for themselves there. I know how to read. Their leader, Duchess Arena, has declared that her people shall adopt several local customs and traditions, ensuring they will thrive in the new land. Oh. Oh, she's the Marshal of Anthrol O'Shea for 10 biddies. Well, isn't that interesting? France, what's going on with you? You look at France here. Claim on the Byzantine Empire. Tyranny against Anthrol O'Shea for 10 biddies. Foul boss. Oh, foul wrecked everyone. Also defending against his own brother. Oh, King Milosh is trying to take the crown. That's awesome. So France is in a little bit of a mess there, eh? Secret. What I'm supposed to know. My wife is again intruding upon our blacksmith here. I will drag her away. Got a hack going. He-Man Star Fox. Are you going in on this? Bar for 62,000. Oh, it's still risky. Ronaldo's been swayed. My wife. I'm not getting rid of my cat. Sorry, wife. Not going to happen. Hey, and we have had a child of our dynasty. My granddaughter, Philandra didn't name me, has given birth to a son.
Oh my god!
So we are going to name this great grandson of ours. Go ahead and pull up our list here. So the lucky winner is going to be as I cough. Robert, congratulations. Wait. We are going to name this child. Robert, I hope you're still here. Phillips. Phil for short. That's a great name. I was going to include the bracket after that, but I think that's what you want. And Phillips, Phil for short. They're handsome young lad there. Look at that kid. All right, welcome to the family. And we have ransom. Who's getting ransomed off this time? 36 gold is close enough. Ooh. Also, what's going on in our court? Oh, we have court positions to fill as well. I should take a look at that. Mama King, your courtier Camilla, she just won't stop eating. What? Eating Freitur Blunchard. I don't know what that is. My son wizard stammers. Right at this moment, I spot Camilla exiting the pantry, carrying a pile of Freitur Blanched, both her arms. I don't even know what that is. Something the matter, my liege? Well then. She's a comfort eater. What's wrong with that? Prince Wizard? What are you doing, bud? If she's hungry, she's hungry. This is my player heir. My player heir is already 42, which makes me a little bit nervous. You ate the royal Freitur to the... I could just throw her in jail. Seems mean. My God, woman, put yourself together. Make her pay for it, or you're barred from the pantries. I mean, who is Camilla? What is Camilla to us? Oh, she's our physician. I mean, I want to keep my physician happy. I think the best bet is to asking her to pull herself together. The diplomatic challenge, so I can try swap my wife court politics just to see if that helps. 99%. There we go. Pull yourself together, woman. Me and my wife. Oh, here's a recipe, eh? What is this? Oh, it's a medieval food. From the 14th century. Oh, well, we got it a little bit early, I guess. Oh, it's like a little dessert snack, eh? Finely ground almonds, ginger, sugar, salt, pastry dough, oil, honey. Wine. That does sound like it'd be pretty good. All right, well, I don't think I can blame her.
Kill the Gibsons.
Roger that.
Hack is up. The hack is up. Agatha, Scarlet, Brad, all successful, which means... E-Man Star Fox, I'm sorry, bud. You're still probably well in the lead, but you won't extend it any further. Yeah, so, yeah, we will convince her to pull herself together. And we succeed.
Silence! Silence!
I'm not
Silence!
muted.
Silence. I
Am I muted? I think I unmuted myself. I see my little thing going up. Not really bad. I probably did mute myself because I had a bit of a burp. I apologize. Okay, so do we want to get another temple holding here? Rich gifts from Dauphin Amory. Well, thank you very much. The oath is taken. We will take some money. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, right as you type. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, you don't burp on stream. I mean, I try not to. Which doesn't, you know, I'm not always successful. 39 gold is close enough. Inspiration who?
Whoa, you have been depriving us of burps.
Thank you for those biddies. I have. I've been depriving you of burps and coughs. And trying to deprive you of sniffs because I'm perpetually stuffed up. I try not to let you deal with that. Duke Vilfredo and Dauphin Amory are among the most powerful vassals in my realm. Never know how to keep them happy. They don't go around starting trouble. Perhaps flattery is the best way to go. I mean, oh, Vilfredo doesn't like me, but Amory does. Am I swaying this kid yet? Or no? What about Tooties? I don't pass gas. I never pass gas. If I did, those would probably be muted as well. Yeah, Duke Vilfredo, I think. Oh, I can give it to both of them. Yeah, 100%, both of them. Look at that. We're only at -12 now. But I think if our vassals like us, we get more monies. While performing your duty as spymaster, we have uncovered a secret held by the Countess. She was the woman behind the failed murder attempt against Arnold. Oh. You sassy murderer. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I get more... Do I get more tax from the church? Yes, I do. And levies. We'll build another
Tooties
church.
should probably at it again. I giggled like a
Giggled
dork.
like a dork. Tooties. I like the way that she says tooties. Disruptions. My God, man. Leave me alone. The peaceful atmosphere is shattered. by this person who I can't pronounce their name. Izildoslav. Yep. Yelling as he storms into the courtyard. All right. My liege, please talk some sense into them. I'm trying to help him. I have some experience that may improve his work, but he's a master. I understand that. Oof. They're both a diplomacy challenge and a learning challenge. Let's see if I can... The diplomacy challenge goes to 47, which isn't great. And the learning challenge is only 60%, which isn't great either. I don't want to form a rivalry with my knight. But I think I should ask him. Just leave him alone. Just stay out of his way. I think that's probably the best option. Ooh, there we go. Hey, we have discovered coinage. I forget what coinage does already. So coinage gives us, 10% development growth, which is excellent. The next thing I think I want to do is probably going to be, you want battlements? Is that next? We're not anywhere near 35 developments. We're not going to see any kind of penalty there. We don't use horses. So battlements will let us increase our development in our counties. This will give us economic buildings. So I think we'll go for the economic buildings. Only 9 years, which I mean is a long time. But we might live to see that actually. We're in fine health. We have to take advantage of our high learning skill, I think, while we can. I don't think we can upgrade anything right now. Not until we get those researches completed. But the bonus to development growth should help. How long does this take now? 3 years. 3 years to get another tick of development. Our inspiration has been realized. We have a magnificent brooch. This is lovely. Let's see how lovely. Is it better than our ancient scarab brooch? I think it is. I mean, it's certainly better than probably one of those trinkets. So 20.22 prestige and some attraction. This one's fertility and health. Prestige, vassal opinion is very nice. I don't know. I mean, the small health boost is probably fine. I'm going to swap out this for that. There we go. Swapped. Oh, our new archbishop is terrible. Buddy, you're not good. You're not good at all. Someone else who could be sponsored. Just competent, though. I'm not going to settle for just competent. We got to do better than competent, I think. Okay. We will ask our head of faith for gold, as always. Oh, 200 gold for this kid, eh? We'll hang on to him for just a little while longer. 200 gold. That's a lot of gold. Keep developing here while we can. Oh, we get a duchy building? Ooh. While performing duties as spy master, we have uncovered a secret that Duchess Christina of Cornwall mastered. Ooh, the Duchess. I mean, that's sassy. We'll 100% blackmail that. And my mayor has been hosting our chancellor, and that's improved our relations, which is excellent. I mean, I kind of want to just expose it. I want to see what happens. Dun, dun, dun. An adulteress of disputed heritage. Man, I just ruined Cornwall for them. Kind of a jerk move, I guess. I don't have the whole duchy, so I guess I can't build these. That's okay. We'll just go ahead and improve these, and we'll build another temple as well. That'll get us some more gold, some more troops, some more everything. We really do need to improve our... We have to get that bonus to get more economic buildings, just because we're making no gold. I feel like I should have a lot more than plus 10 gold by now. Just a cat, get over it. But I don't know necessarily how to, no. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Or if I am necessarily doing something wrong. Still can't murder this fella. Oh, they have a trailer for She-Hulk? I do not. That's Tatiana Maslany, right? As the titular She-Hulk. I didn't know that they dropped that, actually. I'll be checking that out right after the stream, actually. Does it look decent? Is it a TV show or is it a movie? Well, my son and heir wizard certainly knows a thing or two about investment opportunities. Queen Melissa thinks it's time for him to widen his horizons. I want theology because I want him to, again, for development options. So we'll go theology. But a +1 is just nice. Thank you very much for tossing in the Discord. TV series. That's exciting. I think most of the TV shows have been pretty decent. I think the problem I've had with most of them is that they've let me down the last episode. Like, I really enjoyed the Scarlet Witch show, but like the last episode where it's just like actions, the action scenes have kind of bored me in a lot of those shows. Same with like the Winter Soldier and the Falcon. I thought was a decent show, and I hated the last episode. The newest, or Hawkeye, I really enjoyed Hawkeye. I thought Hawkeye was one of their better ones, but then the last episode I thought was terrible. Moon Knight luckily was pretty good. Loki I thought ended really well as well, but they've had some stinkers for last episodes. Doomflint, I will miss you, Doom. I'm not going to stuff Doomflint. We already have 2 animal pelts. I think we'll just leave it there. And speaking of leaving things there, I think this might be a good spot to leave this. So we had a failed crusade. I think my son has been collecting more territory here because Francia used to have some land in here, and I noticed it's all Burgundy now. So our children are doing some decent work here. We had a failed crusade. We did hybridize our culture, which I think is going to pay some dividends, especially when it comes to our innovations. I think we're going to make a ton of headway here now that we're not being weighed down by Cisalpine that are just, we don't have control over. So I think that's going to work to our advantage there. We're nowhere near death by the looks of things. And I'm a little bit curious. We might outlive our son, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We might jump right to He-Man Star Fox here. So we'll have to see how that goes. Does he have... I'm just going to take a quick peek here. How old's your wife? She's 24. Oh, and she's got another child, which is good because you need to have a son. I think it's going to get pretty interesting as soon as we die. Like, we are going to lose Italy, but that's kind of intentional. I am curious to see how much it impacts us financially. I've tried to kind of give a lot of this away so that we're kind of ready for that, but we'll see. It's not a failed crusade as long as you can write off the expense. Fair enough. Choosing my dungeons. Panicked, very, very appropriate. But I think we're going to leave things here for now. Damn it. And I died. I was in prison. My son died. Yeah, but you're not in prison now. And I mean, your son's still dead, but, you know. And I'm dead. Just got murdered. And we all know that the mouth is the beehole of the face, so put this out. I'm dead. Oh, God. Oh, no. There we go. F's in chat. We've died. Ah, no. No. I've never done one of these before. Oh, you just took a shirt off. We both took our shirts off. Oh, look at us.